What's going on, everybody? This is another Let's Talk. Y'all will see the title. It's gonna be just my opinion because the last time them bitches gave me a strike of the video of that I put up about government making fish. Somebody felt offended. They panties got a little dry of me saying that because it's I guess it was the truth, and the government didn't like that I was doing freedom of speech. And they didn't and they didn't like that shit. So I'm gonna name this one just my opinion. But today we are talking about Roe versus Wade. And the reason why we're talking about this shit is because just my opinion, which that's a majority of that's all it is, my fucking opinion. But it seems now that the United States and the government act like little whole bitches, and they say freedom of speech, but it's speech of the freedom, and you have to speech because the way they trying to get it, niggas ain't all free now. They trying to get it back to what it was, but fuck them and they mama. But the reason why I say that is because y'all said it's not right for a woman to have an abortion. I mean, to some may not be, but what were y'all doing when y'all were getting y'all secretaries, your mistresses, your sister-in-laws, and all that shit pregnant? It wasn't an issue then. It wasn't an issue then when you were getting them bitches pregnant and they had to go get they had to get it. God damn it. Anyway, it wasn't an issue when they had to get the shit done. But now it's an issue because random citizens, regular citizens, want to get the shit done. Okay, let me give you bitches an example. If a woman gets raped and she gets pregnant by her rapist, I know it's going to touch a lot of people, a lot of women out there sensitive about this subject. Ain't going to be certain, but I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings. I ain't trying to get under nobody's skin. It's just facts, because if a woman gets raped by somebody and she doesn't want the baby, then what is she gonna do? She don't want to keep it because it's gonna remind her of the bullshit that happened because of a pussy motherfucker what he did. So why would you want her to go through that? I mean, okay, y'all, a lot of y'all say, well, she can take the baby to a church, or she could take the baby to an orphanage. Maybe. But knowing that she gave birth to a kid, she's going to want to keep it because it's hers. She's not going to want to go through that shit to have a child that wasn't in consent of her wanting to do or do. That's just like, okay, the government, your wife, if a man rapes your wife, she gets pregnant. I ain't putting no ill mouth on nobody. I'm just saying, if somebody raped one of y'all wives and she fuck around and gets pregnant, or your daughter, she gets pregnant, what are you gonna do? You're gonna take her out of the motherfucking United States? Oh hell no, baby. We're gonna get this shit done. Don't worry about what the government is talking about. Don't worry about my job. We're gonna handle this, right? That's what you're gonna tell them. So what's the difference of a normal woman citizen and doing the same and not wanting a child that some pussy bitch did to have her to get pregnant? She's not gonna want that kid at fucking all because of the shit that happened. She remembers what the fuck happened. I mean, y'all won't want your daughters going through that. You won't want your bitches going through that. So why would you want somebody else's daughter, somebody else's grandchild, or wife going through that shit, and y'all won't want that for your fucking own? That's fucked up. But y'all have the right to say it's not right to take a life. Okay. Your parents your mama could have had an abortion with you, but she kept you. She could have gave your punk ass up, but she kept you. So 9 times out of 10, a lot of y'all Y'all grandfathers didn't like your damn daddies, or your mamas didn't like, your grandmas didn't like your mama, but it's who your mama and daddy wanted to be with, and they had to respect it. After a while, right or wrong. So, I mean, that's just fucked up that y'all want to make somebody keep a kid of that particular type of shit that happened. Now, if a woman gets pregnant, okay, cool. It's their choice to lay down with somebody and get pregnant. It's their choice, whoever they want to do, what they want to do, their fucking life. If your wife gets pregnant and she don't want the kid, and she told you, well, motherfucker, I don't want it. What are you gonna do? You gonna make her have it? Send her somewhere till she have it to bring her back? I mean, that's fucked up. That ain't right worth of that. So, I mean, that shit ain't right at all. But what it's gonna backfire in many ways. Like I said, it's just my opinion. The reason why I say it's gonna backfire is because a lot of y'all, a lot of you motherfuckers in the government, in the Secretary House, White House, all that good shit, it's gonna backfire. And the reason why I say that is a lot of your granddaughters, your daughters, your sister-in-laws, your daughter-in-laws are gonna turn to women. Because women can't get women pregnant. They're gonna turn to porn. Because porn, they do what? They pull the fuck out. And ones that want to have a kid and they don't want to have no kid with no fucking white man, who else is there to leave? But black man. They don't want a kid with a Chinese man. They don't want a kid with a Mexican or an Indian. They want a black man. There's three things that they're gonna turn to. So, what would you do then? Half of you 80% of you motherfuckers is racist. You just yeah, I gotta work with that nigger. So I mean, what are you gonna do then? If your little baby or your grandbaby turn to porn, playboy, or become lesbian, what you gonna do? That's not right. That's blasphemy. That's a sin. You licking pussy, that's a sin. You sucking titty, and you a woman, that's a motherfucking sin, right? No, it's not. It's not a sin to lick titty. It's not a sin for a woman to lick titty or suck poon. Reason being, God knew everybody before they were born. What they were gonna do, how they were gonna be, who they were gonna be with. Whether it was boyfriend or girlfriend or marriage. So how the fuck are you gonna tell them that that's a goddamn sin and the Lord knew everybody before they were born? How many of your wives been with women in college that you don't know about? How many of your daughters been with women in college right now you don't know about? I mean, that's what I said. It's my opinion. This shit is gonna backfire. And it's gonna backfire in a hell of a way. Y'all gonna get pissed off because the baby turned to porn. You're gonna get pissed off because they're taking Playboy pictures. You're gonna get pissed off because they have a black man or a black girlfriend, and it's not gonna be right. You gonna hate that shit. That's what I said. It's porn, lesbian, or black. You choose. I mean, it's not your fucking life, now is it? And what do they tell you? They tell you that statement. It's not your life. Who the fuck I want to be with? Who the fuck I'm gonna be with? You started this shit, right or wrong. So how you gonna tell them what to be able to do? And if some guys forbid, some bitch, some pussy ass man do some shit like that, what you gonna do then? You gonna have them killed? Okay, cool. Eye for an eye. But for what happened, your wife, your daughter, your grandchild, your granddaughter is gonna have to live with that shit for the rest of her life, or even the women in normal citizen women. They're gonna have to live with that shit the rest of their life because of what happened. Like I said, nobody's gonna wanna keep the kid. I'm not gonna call it an it because nobody asked to be here in the world. We all were born. So If some shit like that happened, then what? What you gonna do? Like I said, the only thing you can do is have him killed, have him arrested. Okay. He's in jail doing life. If that. Then what? What after that? And if he get out, then what? What you gonna do then? Put him on the registry list as a sex offender? I mean, that's fucked up. That shit ain't right worth a damn. Like I said, y'all would not like that shit if that happened to y'all family. Y'all have motherfucking shit happen. The world will feel the wrath of the white man because something happened to his wife, his daughter, or his grandbaby. How the fuck do you think normal people would feel that's out in the world? Something happened to their wife like that wrong, their grandchild, or their daughter. You're not gonna like that shit. They gonna have a motherfucking problem just like any motherfucking body else. They gonna want to kill that motherfucker, but if they kill him, if normal citizens kill him, they gonna go to jail, right or wrong. They gonna go to jail for the rest of their goddamn life. Why? Because you're gonna say, oh well, you should have went to the police, you should have brought it to the police, or the police was handling it. At that time, fuck the police. That shit ain't gonna be on their mind. Fuck bacon. What are you gonna tell you? We're dealing with it. We're gonna handle it. Let us do. No. I can tell you right goddamn now. If I had a goddamn sister, I'm telling you, we both gonna die. I'll take that punishment from the Lord, but that motherfucker will know what happened. Because no, that shit ain't going down like that easy. So that's what I said. That's not right that you're telling women they can't do some shit about some, God forbid, bad like that happening. They're gonna have to just deal with it. No. Then if that's the case, something happened to one of y'all wives, your daughters, or your granddaughters, you just gonna have to deal with it. They just gonna have to deal with it. That's basically what y'all telling them too. What's that?
Keep them on the radar. They don't have to worry about papers, whatever. And they pregnant and having kids, but then they don't want their real spouses to find out. What y'all gonna do then? Where you know abortion is illegal. You talking about locking somebody up.
Bringing
trying to repopulate the earth.
You bringing Chinese women back to America, or African women? You raping them? Who? Governor Sanders. I ain't coughing about shit. Governor Sanders. Hell, they fired what's old boy name that was here? He had a woman in the Philippines. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. He had the bitch in the Philippines. He was paying that bitch, what it said, $100,000 a month to shut the fuck up? And then what happened? They found out 10 years later. Then all of a sudden he resigned. His kids wrote 2 fucking books. And you ain't heard no more about it. Graham got his flabby white ass in office, and you ain't heard no more about it. What?
You know what I wonder how many.
You know what defense of Sanders? You know what the defense they would say about Sanders?
What?
He was a good governor. He gave laptops to 1 school in Columbia.
Ooh.
All that goddamn money for the lottery for the school SC education, but you gave laptops to 1 fucking middle school. 1. Not 3 or 4, 1. But you had a bitch in the Philippines, and you were paying $100,000 a month to shut the fuck up. Now, what was old boy named Lindsay? No, what's that black boy? What's that black dude name that was running and backed out because of Graham? Harrison. If his punk ass would have stayed in, I still say he's a bitch. He backed out too fucking just too fucking easy. They would have crumbled that motherfucker because he did all that shit for that year. Oh my God, I'm gonna do this. Oh God, I'm gonna do that. And then you turn pussy. Yeah, your thumb got real binded. And your Victoria's Secret started showing. He said, "Oh no, I can't go on, I can't go on." Okay, you started that shit about how many? Okay, how many kids does Biden got? Nobody know about. How many kids, goddamn, does George Bush got? Nobody know about. I mean, none of you motherfucking answer. The only thing y'all can do is put another strike. And y'all put another strike on me, and I won't be able to post on one. That's cool. But if it wasn't true, that shit wouldn't have happened the first time. That's all y'all do. Y'all silence motherfuckers. Or try to silence motherfuckers because they are telling the shit. They're speaking their minds. Freedom of speech, which is fucking supposed to be. Because y'all are too pussy to say the shit, and all of us YouTubers are not. Y'all bitching, and niggas right here with normal ain't. Y'all say this is our channels. Stop acting like bitches. That's why we're able to pick a name on our own motherfucking channel. You don't like the shit, don't watch the shit. That's why me and that post, motherfucker, you ain't even got to hear notifications. Excuse me. I can give 2 frog fat asses. Just so. But then you do that. Oh, this nigga. Who does he think he is? What is he doing? He said this. Yes, it did. He said that. Yup. What are you gonna do? Act like a little bitch. I mean, if I'm breaking toes that motherfucking bad, come holler at a nigga. You know what I mean? If I'm squishing feet that motherfucking bad, come holler at a nigga. Maybe we can work something out. You never know about the world or what's going on in the world with citizens until you talk. But then yet still, what do you always come with that bullshit? All you have to do is talk to us. We'll understand. We're here for the people. Bullshit, bitch. If we were here for the motherfucking people would have to feel this is the only fucking way for you to understand and get to know. So stop lying with the bullshit. Like I said, holler at a nigga. You know what I mean? Fuck all the bullshit. All that extra shit. You motherfuckers know my email. Cause I know you watching me. That ain't shit new. And it ain't gonna be nothing new. So, I mean, that's all you gotta do. Come holler at a nigga. Maybe work something out. You never know. Niggas put you honkies on more shit in this world than your own white motherfuckers put you on in this damn world. But you ask motherfuckers, oh hell no, John told me that. John didn't tell you shit. John didn't tell you shit. But like I said, like we said, that's fucked up. That y'all would make somebody go through that. Like, so how do you or your wife, your daughter, or your granddaughter, for some shit like that to happen, God forbid, and they would have to keep it. They're not gonna want to keep no damn kid knowing some shit like that happen. And if I ain't putting word of mouth on nobody, so don't come to me with that bullshit about all this. No, I said what if, because that goes for any woman in the world. Anybody that got a mama, anybody that got a sister or a granddaughter. So, like I said, how the fuck would y'all feel if that shit happened? You're gonna kill them. I mean, we all know this shit. Nobody in the world will never know. It won't even be in the news. But like I said, how do you think normal citizens' family would feel? Y'all let me know in the comments, man, what y'all would think. You know what I mean? Because if it's that easy for Biden and them to say some stupid shit like that, how easy do you think it is for them to give a fuck about any of y'all that work in the White House, in the Treasury office. Hell, even the women that work in the Treasury office, y'all families, you, God forbid some shit like that happen. What you gonna do? Lay there and take it? Oh, well, they said this, that. But yes, a hell of a position. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So I mean, y'all think about this shit. Oh, I remember you saying something about that. Yeah. At the time, or 2 period. Y'all better think about this shit. I mean, y'all on some stupid shit, but y'all better think about that. Because God forbid it happen to any of y'all families. God forbid it happen to any woman that work in the motherfucking house. One of them damn chairs. Or y'all families, or y'all daughters. What you gonna do? Not a motherfucking thing. But just lay there and look at your family and be helpless. Yeah, but why did this happen? Motherfucker, you caused it. You bitches caused this shit. You talking about why did this happen or how did this happen, motherfucker? You did this shit. Ain't no why or how. If you'd have left well enough to fuck alone, that shit wouldn't have happened. How would it? But then, yeah. Because y'all are not, I ain't saying eliminate, but y'all are trying to make it where there's more whites than Latinos and niggers, right? That's what it is, right? I mean, if it's, like I said, y'all know my motherfucking email. Hell, make a dummy account. What you mean y'all do any damn way? Holla at a nigga, you know what I mean? We may be able to talk something out. Maybe able to work some shit out, you know? But like I said, y'all let me know in the motherfucking comments, man, about what y'all think and how bullshit that is. But until next time, stay safe, stay blazed, stay blessed. I'ma holla at y'all later.